If the buyer wires $200,000 into a hacker's account and they didn't take any steps, that is the buyer's fault. They've broken the contract and the seller gets to keep the earnest money. When can you not use an offer to escalate another offer? You can never use an offer that is contingent on the sale of the property. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't win an escalation when you have a contingency to sell the other home, but as a listing agent, you can't use that offer to escalate another offer that is as currently lower. That one, the escalation completely goes away on that offer. Washington only. Buyer submits cash offer on a property, but 1 week before closing, the buyer becomes victim of wire fraud and wires the entire purchase price into a hacker's account. Who is entitled to the earnest money? In the contract, it actually says that they will use caution, and before wiring the funds, they shall take steps to confirm that the instructions are good. So if the buyer doesn't, if the buyer wires $200,000 into a hacker's account and they didn't take any steps, that is the buyer's fault. They've broken the contract and the seller gets to keep the earnest money. In Idaho, do you have to, when writing the offer, use the language and/or assigns in a contract if the buyer potentially wants to assign it to another party? According to the Idaho attorney, all contracts in Idaho are assignable. If you're assigning the entire thing, you do not have to give the seller any notice. In Washington, that is not the case. It has to say and/or assigns, and the seller has to approve it. But in Idaho, all contracts are assignable automatically.